is the state where all of your wishes come true. Hello, my beautiful manifestators. Welcome back to my channel. I've been feeling really bad for the past few days and I didn't want to record this video. I was staring at the blank page before me and didn't know how to make a script or what to do with my life. So it was really hard to get back on track. That is why I decided to share my tips on how I raise my vibrations. And if you're new here in my channel, I talk a lot about manifestations, and raising vibrations are very important for manifestation. So first, I want to explain what is vibration. And vibration is thoughts and emotions that you are feeling right now. There are high vibrations which make you feel good about yourself. This includes like joy, happiness, excitement, empowerment, all this kind of stuff. And these are the vibrations. This is the state where all of your wishes come true. But if you are in the lower vibrations, which is fear, judgment, depression, and all the bad things that usually are labeled as bad, these vibrations, these low vibrations, are preventing you from manifesting your reality. And everyone tells you like you need to be high vibrations, you need to raise your vibration, but we don't really know how to make it. And it's because every person is individual. Some people like spending time in nature or with kids or with animals, and this raises their vibration. Other people, they like to spend time alone, to meditate, to script, to do their like small rituals, which is also raising their vibrations. So in order to understand that, you need to be aligned with yourself and you need to check all of the things that I'm going to share with you and see whether it's helping you. The first one is listening to music. I have my personal playlist with the music that pumps me up, and this is also very good to do before manifesting, before visualization, because it helps you to raise your vibrations. Just notice how you feel before listening to music and after. And before I started my spiritual journey, I really hated music. I didn't like it, and I didn't understand why are so many people obsessed with listening to music. But you might be on the opposite side and you might just like music right now and make yourself pumped up with the music that you're listening to. So this is a little trick. You can listen to music, feel this high vibe, and manifest at the same time. So while you're listening, don't just listen, but at the same time, imagine your dream life, imagine your goal, imagine something that you want to manifest. The second thing is going out to nature. Again, before I started my spiritual journey, I hated nature. I hated sweating when I was hiking. I hated all the pressure I felt in the mountains. But now I really enjoy it, and I feel this connection and I feel this abundance in nature, and I like smelling the flowers and stuff. And really going to nature makes me high vibe, and especially in the mountains, because it's like literally high above the ground, and it makes you high in both like physically and mentally and spiritually. And the next thing is stop resisting the present moment. This is from my favorite book written by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. He also wrote The New Earth. They are both about the same thing, which is stop resisting the present moment. I was always resisting the present moment, and I wished that I would be doing something else instead of something that I did. For example, if I worked, I thought like, oh, I wish I would be like laying on the sofa or sitting in the Instagram. Or when I was washing the dishes, I was like, oh, I wish I would just see the next TV show or something like that. And I always resisted the present moment. But now, if I have to work, I'll work. If I have to wash the dishes, I don't show my resistance. I don't suppress it, but I'm like, okay, if I have to do it now, what is the point of resisting? Even if I resist, I'll still have to do it. So it's better to take away this resistance and just be aligned with the moment, be aligned with the life and with what it offers right now. I know it's kind of hard, and the ideas of Eckhart Tolle is very, very deep, so it might not set up at first in your mind, in your brain, in your soul, but after a while, I'm sure you'll be amazed how deep his work are and how great he is in explaining the spirituality. The next is sports. Of course, this is very obvious, but uh, the trick is to choose something that you really like. I believe that every person is into sports, but you need to find out some sport that you really enjoy doing. And how do you know that? The time passes like super fast. You don't notice how you spend the last hour training. I hate gym because I'm running and it feels like forever, but then I see at my watches and then it's only 5 minutes. That's why I like tennis and basketball, because while playing you are running, you're sweating, you're doing your cardio, but at the same time this game style, it makes a distraction from your physical activity, so you don't notice how the time passes. I've been also into yoga lately, and I really love yoga, and just notice how your body and mind changes after sports, because there are like endorphins and there are like moving your body and blood coming and make you happy. I don't know exactly how it works, but I know for sure that this makes me happy, even though sometimes I don't feel happy during the practice when I have to stretch or I have to endure pain. But every time, I never regretted going to practice. Every time I go out from the practice, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad that I did it today. The next best thing is digital detox. And you guys don't understand how great it is to get out from your phone or from all of your gadgets just for one day. It makes a huge difference. And you will see how dependent you are on your phone. And I tell myself that nothing is changing there. Everything is the same, okay? I'll miss a couple of stories of the people, but it's not as important as my life, as my presence, as my mental state. And just try out, and first you'll be like a drug addict. Really, it will be hard for you to restrain yourself from your phone, and your brain will tell you maybe there is an important message there, maybe someone offers you this great project, maybe this guy that you really like texted you, and your brain will tell you all the reasons why you need to take your phone. But you need to restrain yourself, and you need to make this digital detox and script instead, journal, read some books, some paper books, talk to your family, go out into nature, do some sports. But I'm telling you, this is a great way to raise your vibrations and a great way to align with yourself, because finally you won't get distracted from your thoughts, and you'll have to face them, and you'll have to deal with them, and you'll have to come to the present moment. The next thing is just taking a shower or going to sauna to relax. And sometimes it's funny how I notice that I'm so nervous, I'm so stressed, I feel so low vibe. And after that, I just wash my hair, I just go to sauna, I just scrub my body, and I come out of the sauna like a new person. And sometimes it's funny that just washing your hair, just getting a hot shower makes you feel so good. These are all basic things, and I'm sure you know all of them, but there is a difference between knowing it and between doing it. And even me myself, I'm struggling a lot and I feel this low vibe, but I'm glad that I have these things written out in my journal, and every time I just open it and choose something from this list, and it helps me to feel much better. And the last but not the least thing is helping others. I know it sounds counterintuitive, because sometimes when you are so low, you don't want to help others because you can't even help yourself. But when you are trying to help others, even if it's not something that you want right now, it helps you to just to be distracted from your own thoughts, from your own problems, and then you realize, oh wow, I don't have any problems because you got distracted by other people's problems. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you'll always feel high vibe to make your manifestations, and be aware that this is not the toxic positivity that I'm talking about. If you feel that you did all of these things but you still feel low, there is no need to pretend that you're happy, to put the fake smile on your face so that your manifestations will come true. There is a need to go to a therapist, to see a therapist, to deal with your state of depression, to deal with your low vibe state, because this is not okay. It is normal. Is the normal state of the person is to be happy, to be healthy, and to manifest the dream of their lives. And if this is not happening, you need to fix something, and maybe you need to uh, consult with someone else, with a professional like therapist, to help you out with all those things that bring you down. I hope you like this video. Please share your favorite methods or tools to raise your vibrations. I'm really happy that I did this video even though I was feeling really low, and I would really appreciate if you could show me your support, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel, because this is very, very important for me, and I get inspired by your comments, and I get inspired by the views that I get from my channel. And I'm really happy that I have this opportunity to share my experience with you. And my next video will be about fasting and about manifesting during the Ramadan holy months. Actually, I've never heard about this technique before, and it's not that common. And I used it, and I got the position that I've been manifesting. So, and it was very quick. It took only 21 days. So, if you're interested in a new manifestation technique, and you're like, oh, the old ones don't work for me, maybe this one would work for you. In order not to miss that, push on the notification button, and see you during my next video.